It's 1:45 and the city's half asleep. Streetlights flicker like the secrets that we keep. Your name is sitting at the top of my screen. New message open, I don't know what it means. Blank bubble staring at the blue light glow. Type I miss you, then I let it go. Delete the truth before it ever lands. Guess I'm still scared of where we stand. Every time I almost let it send, I hear your voice inside my head again, saying we should just be better friends. But you're the one I think of in the end. If I text you at 2 a.m., would you think of me or roll over again? Would you smile at the screen like you used to do? Or leave me in the dark like you always do? I'm wide awake in this room again, typing out feelings that I never hit send. If you ever can't sleep and you need a friend, you could always text me back at 2 a.m. Coffee getting cold on the window by my bed. Replay every little word you never said. We used to talk until the sunrise hit the blinds. Now it's just echoes running circles in my mind. Your ghost is buzzing like a phone on mute. Every little memory pulling me to you. Scrolling through the nights we never lost, screenshots of a love we couldn't cross. Every time I almost let it send, I hear you laughing in the static in my head, saying we were better when we were just friends. But I'm still stuck here, you're my bad habit again. If I text you at 2 a.m., would you think of me or roll over again? Would you smile at the screen like you used to do? Or leave me in the dark like you always do? I'm wide awake in this room again, typing out feelings that I never hit send. If you ever can't sleep and you need a friend, you could always text me back at 2 a.m. Maybe it's better if I never press reply. Maybe we're safer as a story in my mind. Every little ding from a stranger's name feels like it could be you, and it hurts the same. So I'll put the phone face down tonight, let the battery die with the city lights. But if your heart ever feels alone like mine, you know my number, you know the time. If you text me at 2 a.m., you know I'll be awake. You could call me again, we could laugh at the past like we used to do, or finally tell the truth I never got from you. I'm wide awake in this room again, learning how to breathe without you in my hands. But if you ever get lost and you need a friend, you can always text me back at 2 a.m. It's 2:01 and the screen's still black, but I keep the ringer on in case you write me back. Yeah. We were talking every night for a week and a half. You were sending little hearts, I was making you laugh. FaceTime on the pillow with the screen turned low. You said I've never felt a connection like this before. Now it's 3 days straight and my phone's gone quiet. I'm refreshing all the apps like I'm stuck on autopilot. Last thing you wrote was let's hang this weekend. Guess the plan disappeared just like you did. I know you're somewhere scrolling through your feed, liking everybody's life except for me. I'm stuck replaying what I thought we had, wondering if I did something bad. You ghosted again, like I'm nothing but a message in the wind. Left me on red, no goodbye, not a word you could send. Fade out like smoke in the back of my mind. Another almost love I never get to rewind. I should be used to it by now, but it still cuts the same every time you disappear. I'm the one who takes the blame. Yeah, you ghosted again. All my friends say just forget her, that's the game. But it's hard to let go when I still see your name. in the playlist that we made, in the photos on my phone, in the places in the city that we never got to go. You're probably out somewhere under different lights, telling someone else the things you told me those nights. I'm here staring at the ceiling like it's gonna talk back, asking why you always leave without a track. I know you saw me posting stories with a drink, laughing with your new crowd while I overthink, scrolling through our old chat like a timeline, trying to read between the blue lines. You ghosted again, like I'm nothing but a message in the wind. Left me on red, no goodbye, not a word you been spent. You fade out like smoke in the back of my mind, another almost up, I never get to rewind. I should be used to it by now, but it still cuts the same every time you disappear. I'm the one who takes the blame. Here you go, ghosted again. Maybe you're scared, maybe you're bored, maybe I was just a way to kill time when you are sure. But you don't get to haunt me every night and act like I was never in your life. So I'll mute your handle, peel off thread, draw a little halo. I'm the words you never said. I'll leave you in the shadows where you chose to stay. You can keep your silence, I'll be okay. You ghosted again, but this time I'm not waiting by the phone. I'm done writing all these stories where I end up alone. You fade out like smoke in the back of my mind. I let the memory drift and leave you behind. I'm not gonna chase a ghost and call it love again. If you ever think of me, you'll just be one more name. Yeah, you ghosted again, but I'm not breaking this time. Yeah, I play Rhodes on city lights guild. If you ever hit me up, I won't let you in. You ghosted again. I've got this tiny balcony above a quiet street, secondhand plants and a rusted metal seat. City humming soft like a record on low, watching all the windows in the building glow. I still remember when you used to come by, leaning on the railing, talking way past midnight. You said the world felt smaller from up here, like all our little problems could disappear. Now it's just me and the distant car lights, but somehow it still feels like your place. Some nights every breeze that moves the curtain just right feels like you're stepping back into my life. Under these balcony lights, I still see your shadow in the neon in the night. Every cigarette ember, every passing headlight turns into a memory of you by my side. I know you're somewhere under some other sky, but when the city fades and the stars get bright, I swear I feel you in the air tonight, standing with me under these balcony lights. Balcony lights, just There's a coffee ring from when you laughed too hard, spilled it on the railing while you mapped my scars, tracing every story with your fingertips, saying you could read my heart between my lips. Now I talk to constellations like they know your name, tell them all the little things I wish I could explain. How I'm doing better but I miss you still, how I learned to love the quiet but it's never quite filled. Some nights I'll put on the songs you liked, let them spill out through the open sky. Neighbors probably think I've lost my mind, singing to a ghost I left behind. Under these balcony lights, I still see a shadow in the neon in the night. Every cigarette ember, every passing headlight turns into a memory of you by my side. I know you're somewhere under some other sky, but when the city fades and the stars get bright, I swear I feel you in the air tonight, standing with me under these balcony lights. Maybe one day you'll be walking by below, hear a little melody you used to know. Look up and see that same old man. Wonder if I ever learned how to let go. If you ever need a place to rest your mind, this little piece of sky is yours and mine. I leave the window open just in case you need a song in a familiar place. Under these balcony lights, I'll be here humming through the middle of the night. Every little echo, every soft street sign feels like the universe keeping you alive. I know you're changing under different skies, but if you ever wanna step back in my life, you know where I'll be most of the time. Waiting under these balcony lights. City slows down, traffic worse than I take a deep breath, let the night sink in. If you ever come back, I'll make you right. We'll start again under these balcony lights. Your sweater on my chair, glitter on the floor, half melted candles by the balcony door. There's a record spinning low on the same old song, like the night we stayed up talking until dawn. Plastic bags of snacks, shoes by the couch. Neighbors must have hated how we laughed too loud. You drew little hearts on my paper cup, said don't fall in love with me, but you never looked up. Now it's quiet and the city's moved on, but this room still thinks that you're coming home. Every corner holds a little piece of the way you make this chaos feel like peace. Paper cups and Polaroid, frozen little worlds in the middle of a noise. Your lipstick on the rim, your shadow on my wall. We didn't have much, but we still had it all. If I could live forever in one small night, it would be that living room in fairy lights. Paper cups and Polaroids are all that's left of us, but they still feel like joy. There's a photo on the fridge of you still in my hat. Eyes half closed from the flash, you never posed like that. You wrote your name and the date in the corner in blue. Said if we ever lose touch, this will prove I knew you. We danced on a carpet that was way too thin, spilling cheap red wine on my secondhand grin. You spun around barefoot, socks on your hands, said promise me we'll never have a grown-up plan. Now all the fairy lights are tangled in a chair, but I leave him hanging like you might still be there. Every time they flicker in the dark, I swear I hear your voice inside my heart. Paper cups and Polaroids, frozen little worlds in the middle of a noise. Your lipstick on the rim, your shadow on my wall. We didn't have much, but we still had it all. If I could live forever in one small night, it would be that living room in fairy lights. Paper cups and Polaroids are all that's left of us, but they still feel like joy. Maybe we were only meant to be a perfect blurry snapshot in my memory. No future plans, no big design, just a scrolling weekend in another love. I let you go where the city pulling out, but if you ever wondered if it all meant somehow, just know there's a place where we never go apart. Pinned up on the door frame, living in my heart. Paper cups and Polaroids, little flashing moments we can't avoid. Your laughter in the grain, your hair out of frame. We didn't need forever just to feel your name. If I could live forever in that soft, cheap light, I keep rewinding to that crowded night. Paper cups and Polaroids are all that's left of us, but they still feel like joy. I killed a lamp, let the record spin, whisper to the pictures, thanks for letting you in. Paper cups and Polaroids fade slow but never fully void. Three little dots on a blue-gray screen. You pop up and disappear like a half-formed dream. I'm staring at my phone like it's holding my fate, watching you decide if I'm worth the wait. You start to write and the bubbles go black. Feels like a heart attack in the typing app. Every second that you're almost there feels like you're pulling all the oxygen from the air. I've rewritten what I want to say, 1,000 different versions, all the same anyway. Hey, are you okay? Or do you miss me too? Every word feels too much, not enough for you. Typing that, then nothing. You're a half-said sentence I keep trusting. I live between online and gone. Refresh the chat until the night is done. If love is just a message that you never send, then I'm just a story you don't wanna end. Three little lights, then silence on the spot. Guess I fell in love with typing. My friends say put it down, man, let it be, but they don't hear the ringing in the empty. Every time my screen lights up, my heart does too, only to find it's just some app, never you. I see your status change from active now to last seen ages ago, and I'm wondering how we shared our secrets like we'd always stay. Now I just check to see if you'll look my way. I'm talking to your shadow in a digital room, waiting for your words to cut through the gloom. All I get is tiny signs of life, little false alarms in the middle of the night. Typing doubts, then nothing. You're a half-said sentence I keep trusting. I live between online and gone. Refresh the chat until the night is done. If love is just a message that you never send, then I'm just a story you don't wanna end. Three little lights, then silence on the spot. Guess I fell in love with typing, guys. Maybe you write it out and hit delete. Maybe you're scared of where it all might lead. Maybe I'm just one more name in line, while I treat your silence like a sacred time. Typing past and nothing. I can't keep my heart in all this buffering. I'm done living in a chat that never sends, hoping for a message that will make a mess. Free little lights, then silence or respite. I'm finally letting go of typing dice. Screens days down, city hums low. If you ever finish what you're meant to show, you'll find I'm not there at the bottom of your box. I moved on from waiting on typing. Typing ties. Three little lights. Three little dots on a blue-gray screen. They pop up and disappear like a half-formed dream. I'm staring at my phone like it's holding my fate, and watching you decide if I'm worth the wait. You start to write and the bubbles go back. Feels like a heart attack in a typing app. Every second as you're almost there, feels like you're pulling all the oxygen from the air. I've rewritten what I wanna say. 1,000 different versions are the same anyway. Hey, are you okay, or do you miss me too? Every word feels too much, not enough for you. Typing dots, typing dots, typing dots, typing dots, typing dots, typing dots. Three little dots, then nothing. You three little dots, then nothing. Three little dots, three little dots. Three little dots, three little dots. Three little dots, three little dots, three little dots. Three little dots on a blue-gray screen. Three little dots on a blue-gray screen. Three little dots on a blue-gray screen. Last train home at 1:19. Fluorescent lights buzzing like a tired old dream. Plastic seats cold, city slipping by. Graffiti on the window, stars behind the sky. Your perfume still hiding in my coat. All the words I didn't say stuck in my throat. We left the party before it got too loud. Walked you to your stop and vanished in the crowd. Now it's me and my reflection in the midnight glass, watching empty stations in the suburbs pass. Checking my phone for a sign from you, but all I see is my own face staring back confused. On this train home at 1:19, I replay every moment like a movie scene. Your hand almost touching mine on the stairs, your eyes saying something that your mouth left bare. If this carriage could talk, it would spill our truth. How I almost said I'm falling for you. Neon blurs and tunnel lights between, carrying me alone on the train home at 1:19. There's a couple half asleep in the corner seat, her head on his shoulder, breathing in sync. I look away, pretend that I don't care, but I'm tracing out your outline in the empty air. We joked about missing it and walking all night. You said your feet would hate you, but your heart just might. Now I sit here wishing we'd missed it for real, just to buy a little time to say how I feel. Platform signs flicker, stations drift away. Every stop that passes steals another chance to stay. If I text I miss you, would it be too soon, or just another message lost in the fumes? On this train home at 1:19, I replay every moment like a movie scene. Your hand almost touching mine on the stairs, your eyes saying something that your mouth left bare. If this carriage could talk, it would spill our truth. How I almost said I'm falling for you. Neon blurs and tunnel lights between, carry me alone on the train home at 1:19. One day this line will feel like nothing at all, just another late ride home I barely recall. But tonight every bump in the track feels like a heartbeat trying to pull you back. If you're staring at your ceiling with me in your head, know I'm on this train thinking about what I never said. Baby, next time I won't let the moment go. Maybe next train I'll let you know. On this train home at 1:19, I'm done living it, it seems to stay unseen. Next time your hand is reaching for mine, I close the distance, won't let it slide. If these roads will never everywhere we've been, they'll carry me back to you again. Till then it's just the city and the in-between, rocking me to sleep on the train home at 1:19. First cold rain on the window blast, leaves on the street, summer fading fast. You text it's freezing and I hate this town. I say come over, we'll wait it out. You show up shivering with a crooked grin, hairs in your sleeves, cheeks flush from the wind. I toss you my hoodie like a welcome sign. You pull it on and say now I'm almost fine. Kettle on the stove, socks on the floor, playlist on shuffle we've heard before. You curl up on the couch like you own the place, hide your worries in the drawstrings around your face. It's soft hoodie season, we don't need a reason to stay inside, let the world keep freezing. Wrapped up in cotton and quiet breathing. If your heart's too loud and your ears are cold, you can disappear in my arms and my clothes. Let the wind keep screaming at the window seams. Love, we'll make our own weather under this hooded dream. Love, There's a half-watched show on the TV globe. We've seen this episode twice in a row. You keep asking what the main guy said, but you're not really watching, you're lost in your head. I say tell me what you're thinking, don't play tough. You say I'm scared, I'm too much, or never enough. I pull you closer till your doubts get small, saying this oversized hoodie, there's room for it all. Steam on the glass, rain on the street, our little apartment with its crooked heat. Outside there rushing through another day, you were on our own calendar tucked away. It's soft hoodie season, we don't need a reason to stay inside, let the world keep freezing. Wrapped up in cotton and quiet breathing. If your heart's too loud and your hands are cold, you can disappear in my arms and my clothes. If the wind keeps screaming at the window seams, love, we'll make our own weather under this hooded dream. One day this scream will come and we'll go out again. Sit on rooftops, meet all your friends. But on the nights when the sky feels mean, you can always find shelter in this scene. And we'll trade big plans for smaller things, like tea and mugs and off-key singing. If you ever think you got nowhere to run, you got a drawstring map back to where we begun. It's soft hoodie season, you're the only reason this tiny room feels like the four-wall leading. Oh, if your heart's too loud and your hands are cold, you can disappear in my arms and my clothes. Let the storm keep pounding on the city's skin. Love, we've got our own climate where the light leaks in. Love, lights turn low, credits on the screen. You fall asleep halfway through a scene. I kiss your hair and kill the sound. Soft hoodie season, we're safe and found. We left the party when the crowd got loud. Too much small talk, too many strangers around. You said let's get some air, my hair's not right. So we grabbed our jackets and stepped into the night. Now it's just your car under fluorescent blue, empty shopping carts and a midnight moon. We're sitting on the hood with the seats pulled back, sharing secrets we can't take inside that packed house. You trace your finger in the sky above, connecting all the stars like the lines of love. You stay if they can find each other through all this space. Maybe there's hope for us in this messed up place. Parking lot constellations, we're just two tired hearts in a prior location. Streetlights flicker like distant stations, but up there, everything feels like salvation. If the universe can hold these fragile lights in place, maybe it can handle what we're scared to face. Under these parking lot constellations, I almost tell you how you're my favorite complication. Yeah, Your breath makes clouds in the autumn air. You steal my hoodie, say it smells like us in there. We laugh about the songs we used to fake, pretend we didn't care, but we both know we did. A siren cries somewhere far downtown, but here it's just the buzzing of the lamp above the ground. You kick a bottle cap across the painted line, say sometimes I feel like I don't belong to anyone's life. I wanna tell you that you're wrong about that, that every time you leave this place goes flat, but I just say same and look back up, hiding all the words I'm terrified of. Parking lot constellations, we're just two tired hearts in a quiet location. Streetlights flipping like distant stations, but up there everything feels like salvation. If the universe can hold these fragile lights in place, maybe it can handle what we're scared to face under these parking lot constellations. I almost tell you how you're my favorite complication. You point out a star, ain't me giving my name. See, that one's yours, so you never erase. I token give you one right next to mine. Said they'll stay close for a long, long time. We would drift apart when the morning comes. Will they still be hanging where we left them from? Maybe somewhere down in the end. We'll drive past this light and still feel it here. Parking lot constellations, two silhouettes inside a hidden conversation. Streetlights humming, hearts in rotation, orbiting each other in a hesitation. If the universe can hold these fragile lights in place, maybe one day we'll be brave enough to say, under these parking lot constellations, they are not just a phase, you're my salvation. Engine start up, night grows 10. We slide off the hood and you hand back my skin. You smile and say, thanks for the isolation. I look out once more at our constellation.
Hey, it's me. I know it's late, you're probably asleep. I was gonna pretend I called you by mistake, but I guess that's a lie too. I just wanted to say, I hope you're okay. And if you ever can't sleep, you know where to find me. You don't have to call back. I'll probably delete this anyway. Good night.